One for the DPSers that like explosions. Today we go over the Warcraft Legion Fire Mage. Fire mages have a pretty good talent set. I'm going to go over which ones I'm taking based on some research I've done on the internet and some playthroughs. Tell you why I took them and why you should as well. First row of talents can pretty much the go-to choice is Pyromaniac. It's going to take away a couple of fireballs, make you cast more Pyroblast. It's just a better talent overall. Your second talent, I take Carterize for the most part. It's a passive, so you don't have to really activate it. I do like that it can save you from death. The only drawback is that it will kill you eventually. My third tier talents, I take Rune of Power to basically give me an extra DPS cooldown. It's not really a cooldown so to speak. It has a 45-second cooldown, but there's 2 charges into it. You should pretty much cast this anytime you cast Combustion. For the fourth tier, I take Flame On. It goes well with all the other cooldowns that you have. It gives you a chance to get Pyroblast when you need them a lot more. What it does is it reactivates 2 charges of Flame Blast, which is awesome. It allows you to just generate a Pyroblast if necessary. The level 75 talents are meh. I take Ice Flows because... I mean, Ring of Frost is good in PvP, but for the most part, you'll just take Ice Flows. You will use it when you're moving around and casting, or need to move around and casting, but you won't use it as much as you think, because you'll be getting a lot of instant cast Pyroblasts. Your level 90 talents are a little more situational. You're going to take Unstable Magic most of the time for just day-to-day stuff, but if you have a really high AoE fight, you're going to take Living Bomb. It's just insane. And for the last level, there's a little argument about this amongst fire mages. I take Kindling because it reduces your combustion cooldown. Some other folks are taking Cinderstorm, but Kindling, to me, should be your go-to choice. So your basic rotation is going to be like this. You're going to use Combustion, your crit buff and your mastery buff, every time it's on cooldown. You want to try to pair that with your Rune of Power so that you can increase how much damage you're putting out. And your rotation is very, very, very simple, like so. You're going to cast Fireball. Fireball, bing! And if you get a hitting up, then you're going to hit a Fire Blast. Brings you up to Pyroblast proc. Then you're going to hit that. Oh, another heating up. Pyroblast. Or Fire Blast. Oh, another heating up. We're off. You're going to hit Flame On. Give you some more charges. Pyroblast. Oh, Pyroblast. It's very simple rotation. Basically, if you have a small little parentheses here, you want to try to cast a Fire Blast to bring yourself to a full heating up. Now, the reason this is important is, let's say I don't crit next time, it'll take your heating up away. So you want to try to burn those heating ups with a Fire Blast every time it pops. Okay? Now, so to go into the full rotation, let's wait till everything's off cooldown. There, I got 2 charges of everything. Let's wait till Flame On comes off cooldown, or it'll come off in a second. So we'll start off Combustion, Rune of Power, Fireball. It's going to give you that. Hit a Fire Blast to make the Pyroblast there. Whoop. Fire Blast again. Fire Blast. Whoop. Another Fire Blast. Another Pyroblast. And just like so. It's very, very simple. Now, your one of the talents you took is every time you get a crit, it's going to reduce the cooldown on this by 1 second. It's a very, very simple rotation, but it's a very effective rotation, as you can see. My gear is not the best in the world, but I'm doing fairly good damage. AoE is going to be a little bit different, and just a very little bit different. What you're gonna do, and I consider AoE anything with 4 mobs or better, is you're going to substitute that Pyroblast with Flame Strike, and everything else is going to be the same because the talent you took is going to allow things to bounce back and forth. Your Unstable Magic is 25 cents to explode on impact, dealing 50% damage. So you're going to be fine as far as AoE is concerned. Okay, so for your stat priorities, you're going to go for all the crit in the world. Crit is important in this spec. Then you're going to go for Mastery to increase your burn, Haste to make it speed up a little bit. Versatility's last is basically useless. I hope you found this guide helpful to you. Please like and subscribe. Peace out. Have a great one.